Three 18s in a sealed enclosure, built for trunks. It is the Dayton Audio's Ultimax series, UM18s, dual 2s. I got them wired in series. It's a very universal subwoofer, really good 18, especially for the money. It's got great FS on it, hits really low. It's 318s open box. It has plenty of bracing on it, spraying on the entire inside. It's got 1.25 actual size 1.25 braces this way, and then 3/4 vertical, as well as 45s in the corners. So it's essentially one piece at the bottom, and then it has this extension that actually goes to the recessed part of the trunk for the power and batteries. It's got 3 performance battery product. One of their batteries actually have a hybrid battery that has 12 and 16 volt capabilities, which I really like, because you could do dual alternators. Just do like these amps. You can these amps you can, let me show you. It's got amps from Ampere Audio, 3 of them stacked right there, and then it has one right here for the highs and mids. It's really nice, man. It's a shelf, for the they're not strapped amps, but they are, they're built on a shelf. 1, 2, 3. Well, let me show you like this. So you can see them right there. There's 1, 2, 3, and then the one right there. You can see it. It just it's open. I'll show you the airflow. You can see the airflow. It's wide open. It's open. It's just a shelf, but it has open ends. The only part that's sealed is, of course, where the amps are mounted on the flat surface. And then it's got, all open right here, all open in here, and of course this is a very open chamber. The heat is released through right here, where the batteries are. You could go with a couple small fans, just be on the safe side, but I have these subwoofers wired in series, so it's at a 4 ohm load, the dual 2s. These are 1 ohm stable. They're actually 3800. Ampere Audio is a new company. 3800 at 1 ohm, but I have them wired to 4, which is less stress on the amp. So they'll run cooler. So at 4 ohms they'll do 1,000 watts each. This is 3,000. Trying to think. What am I leaving out here? Oh, this is just the fender well bump out of the trunk. This is a very large trunk. Cadillacs, any of the larger luxury vehicles, LS Lexus, Mercedes, any of the just large trunks. It's 54 or something like that from here to here. It's sealed. I could actually make it smaller, but I built it like this, just for a stealth. I could also put a trim piece over this in case, you didn't want the subs on. You were using the trunk for storage, or whatever you might have in the trunk. But yeah, any vibrations, you do not want any of this to vibrate, which these do hit pretty hard, man. It's 3,500, I think, RMS total. So it's just a real custom stealth design. Not a lot of power, but trust me, this sealed enclosure will sound great, especially in a large trunk, man, because it's literally exactly, give or take, 9 to 10 inches to where these subs are hitting this way. I really like it a lot, man. It wouldn't be tough to build. A lot of bracing, real strong. 3/4. I just stayed 3/4 on. That's why I went with the bracing on the inside. Once again, I have spray in on the underneath. All the entire inside of this is all spray in, as well as the inside of this box. But this could be carpet, paint, you know what I mean, spray in, whatever you like. Wood grain, vinyl, leather, wild carpets, you know, furs, whatever you like. But yeah. Trying to think. Oh, it's just got a Southern Soundz logo right here. Go with the nameplate, right here, wherever. LEDs, there could be one in the recessed part of the where the power is, down in here. You can go with like a LED and just. This is removable. It can also be the roll-up like vinyl type, like one on the SUVs. Excuse me. But it would have to be not really, maybe the system at a low volume, because this would move around. Of course it would, because there's 318s right here. What else am I leaving out, man? Oh, yeah, removable trims. You know what I mean? This obviously would be removable, and then also I could make a removable piece right here. Just go up like maybe 2 inches or so, because these surrounds are pretty tall. About 2 inches from this point to the surface. Another thing I could do is add a small SPL layer, like a nice trim piece around it. It'll also help stabilize this frame. But the trim piece that I was talking about is just to add to the stealth of it, make it really look like you don't really have a system, but you really do. If you had enough room, another thing you could also do, but you would have to have it to where you could strap them down or bolt them in or screw them in, is you could have ports. You know what I mean? You could come up maybe that 9 inches and then put like 3 ports or 2 ports or 1 port firing this way, so it'd fire into the trunk, and then this part would fire upward in the trunk. Basically a removable port, or just a trim piece for just adding luggage or storage or whatever. And this is also in that same respect, to where you can store stuff. So that's pretty much it for this one. Just real balanced system. Everyday driver, it would definitely pound for sure. Just, large trunks. It would sound great. Oh, this is not 3/4 in here. This is actually all 1/2 inch. I think these pieces are 3/4. Yeah, the sides are 3/4, but then everything else is 1/2 inch. Of course, the floor is 1/2 inch, or excuse me, 3/4. But yeah, just a real clean custom sound system, man. Sound quality for sure. In fact, it's probably the top 3 best sound quality ones I've done so far. Wouldn't really get hot, like I said, maybe a fan, maybe 2 fans, small ones, or 1 medium size. But you can see it's getting plenty of airflow right through here, and then along the back side, both sides, and then all around the amps. So shouldn't be a problem. Of course, this would have to be removable. I've already said that, but you always have to be able to get to your equipment and subwoofers and ports, depending on your enclosure. Trying to think, man. Anything else? It's got a good cone on it. It's like a woven. It's not carbon, but it's like a woven fibers. It looks like carbon fiber. They're pretty heavy, but they are 18s. I think they're 56 pounds a piece. So it's over 150 right here. But it is 3/4. You could just go 1 inch and probably just be fine without the bracing, but I like the 3/4 with the bracing, because you're putting the bracing where it's needed. So you see these 4 smaller ones are supporting not only this sub, but the whole center part of the top layer. And then these 2 larger ones are supporting the box flexing this way and the box flexing this way. So, and then of course the actual strength, all 4 corners on the 45s, and then of course the spray in. That's pretty much it, man. Don't forget to check out that website, Southern Soundz, 2zs.webs.com. Thank you very much.